Welcome back to Garage Reviews, guys. I am Raghav Gupta, and today's video is really special. I think I really should put this on as I'm driving. But anyways, today's video is really special. It's unique and something that I've not done on this channel till now, and that is a vlog series. And what better is it going to be than starting a vlog with a muscle car, a pony car, and that is the Ford Mustang. Now the owner of the car tells me that the car is kind of modified. He has an exhaust for the car, and the exhaust is really special. He tells me that there are some wraps for the car. He tells me that there are a lot different changes in the car, which we will be getting to know what exactly those changes are in a really short while, as soon as we hit up at the location. And definitely we'll be getting like half an hour, 1 hour with the car alone, so that I can tell you the hidden features for the car, essentially why we all are over here. So I really think it's going to be a very fun video for you guys, and I really don't want to waste any of your time anymore. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I definitely would recommend subscribing, because I have really unique and amazing content planned ahead for all of you guys. So I don't want to keep you from anything. Let's get into the video. So that was a pretty long wait. Definitely it's very late in the evening, as you can all see, but it's definitely worth the wait, because this is a 2017 year Ford Mustang. And the reason why I was so eager to shoot this video is because this is a pretty rare Mustang, because 2017 models are pretty rare here in the Tri-City area, especially in Chandigarh. And very special thanks to wRapidly Wraps, the admin of Supercars Punjab Haryana, very famous page on Instagram. I will definitely link them in the description down below. Do check them out. So the admin of that page has wRapidly Wraps, who has wrapped this beautiful, gorgeous Ford Mustang. So thank you, Vipul, for giving me an opportunity with this car. Would you please like to tell us a little bit about wRapidly Wraps?
So wRapidly Wraps is something that we started last year, around August or September last year. So it's basically a subsidiary of Supercars and Exotics in Punjab and Haryana. So we've been wrapping cars from the last good 1.5 years, but we just made an entirely different entity that is known as wRapidly Wraps. So this is the first Mustang we got our hands upon. So we have wrapped almost Porsche 700 Cayman, Boxster, Mercedes G3 AMGs, Mercedes S-Classes, S500, even S350, 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series. We recently went to Bangalore to wrap this 5 Series up, and then we had a chance to get our hands upon the Ferrari F8 review too.
That's really cool. Exactly. I mean, so there's one thing that you can take away from this. If you want your car wrapped, definitely hook up with wRapidly Wraps. As you said, you even went to Bangalore for wrapping a car. So definitely anywhere in India, they definitely help you out. Let's run right into the video, and I'm going to start with the first hidden feature, which is a small one, and we're going to make our way up from it. And before I start, I just want to say that I will be telling you about the cosmetic changes and the upgrades in this car, which I was telling you in the start of this video. So if you want to know those, stick around till the end. So the first hidden feature of this car that I want to talk about is actually pretty simple, and you can see it in all Volkswagen Skoda cars, and that is of the windows that can roll down from the key fob. But a lot of people think that in the Mustang that is not possible, because whenever they try and hold the unlock button of this car, the windows don't roll down. This is the key fob of this Ford Mustang. So when I press and hold the unlock button just for once, the windows won't roll down. But when I press it once and then hold it down for the second time, that's when you see the windows roll down in this car. Let me show you. And it's that simple. It does take about 3 or 4 seconds, but eventually it does, and it's a pretty cool feature, pretty normal one, but still good to have in a supercar if you have parked it somewhere hot and you want to let this car cool down. Definitely a good feature. Now this next feature is something that I'm pretty sure that not even a lot of Mustang owners know about, and it's regarding the fuel cap. So once you open it, as you can see, it's an easy fuel gauge, which is normal in many other supercars. But the problem with it is, for example, you want to fill it up with a can or some performance fuel which comes in a can. So you need a funnel. And Ford has actually given you a funnel within this car's trunk, but it's actually pretty deep down, and so that is one of the reasons why I can't show it to you. And it's because of this position why I think a lot of Mustang owners don't even know about it, because they don't dig that deep in their trunks. Now the next hidden feature of this car has to do with the cup holder area. That's because if the battery of your key fob is really low, that the car is not able to sense it, how do you turn on your Ford Mustang? Well, the simple answer is that you just have to remove this liner of the cup holder. When you're able to do that successfully, it does take a little bit of force, but then once you do that, you can see there is a space to keep your key, and this is actually where the sensor is located. So the distance between the sensor and the key fob is really less, and the car will be able to sense the key and essentially turn on your car, which is just fantastic. Now the fourth hidden feature of this car has to do with this area right here. Now when you open the glove box of this car, as you can see, it's a fairly standard glove box and not anything really special. But when you open this compartment, that's when things really get weird, because this is a hidden storage cubby that a lot of people don't know about. It's essentially for the owner's manual, as you can see. But if you don't want to keep the owner's manual, this is actually a storage cubby that not a lot of people know about in the Mustangs. Now the most shocking hidden feature, I would say, is of the driving modes, specifically in track mode. So obviously I can change the drive mode of this car, so let me just toggle into the race track mode of this car. Now as soon as I do that, you can see that the ESC of this car has completely turned off. But this is actually a safety feature, because electronically it hasn't completely turned off. It's off, but the system would still interfere if it senses some kind of problem in traction issues in the car. So to completely turn it off, you just have to press and hold this button up for like 3 seconds, and it will show a message on the screen saying ESC off. When this button is shown on your display, you can see that it has completely turned off, and if you drive this car, the system will not interfere with your driving at all, not even a single percent. I'm sure a lot of people don't know this. And so those were 5 hidden features of the 2017 Ford Mustang. Well, actually, if you think about it, not just the 2017 model, any newer generation Ford Mustang, that is 2015 onwards. So I hope you got to learn something from this video, but we're still not ended, because we need to talk about the customizations that wRapidly Wraps have done to this car. And trust me, you are gonna wanna listen to the exhaust in this car. It is actually mind-blowing. Or should I say, ear-blowing? You'll find out. Right, so talking about the differences, let's just address the elephant in the room, and that is the wrap of this car. So if I open the door, in the door jambs, you can see that before the wrap it was a beautiful yellow color, but now we have a pearl light green color in this car, and that too of Avery Dennison. Now this is actually a US brand, and wRapidly Wraps brings these wraps from US itself, so it's a very high quality wrap. So if you, once again, if you want to know anything about the wrap, you can always contact them using the links in the description below. But that was about the wrap. If we move back over here, you can see that we have some additional things over at the splitter, the diffuser of this car, and last but not the least is the exhaust of this car, which is a Thunderbolt Valvetronic exhaust. Now, if I talk about the performance numbers of these exhausts, it's a boost of almost about 25 bhp, which is actually a lot, and you can actually tell the difference while you are inside the car and you're driving the car. So that's a big thing, and we're talking about the exhaust, so let's just have a listen. So right now you just found out what these buttons could do. Now this button is for turning the valves off, this is for turning the valves on. Now this middle button is actually really cool. It's actually the automatic button of this car. Now as soon as you press this button, if the revs are under 3500 RPMs, well, it's going to be really silent. But as soon as you cross that 3500 RPM barrier, well, the valves will open and this car would just crack and bang all over the place. And so that's all for this video, guys. I hope you found something new in the hidden features of this car, and I hope you really like this very 2017 Ford Mustang. That's all for this video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, comment down below what you think about this video. This is my first vlog, so if you like it, dislike it, just tell me however it was. Share this video as much as you can, and a subscribe would be really helpful to the channel and especially me. Thank you so much for being a part of this video, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Thank you.